Here's what it looks like finished up, guys. It's cold and I know the lighting is poor. I'm wanting to go back where it's warmer. That's a little better. So I got the lid on, all sealed up. I got some foam around these joints where the wiring is. I got a piece of weather strip underneath it. I put 3 screws on this side and a couple on the other. I can't get back into that corner there because of the wiring, but that's fine. And then just for safe measure, I run a piece of aluminum tape across the top and then down this side. Now the bummer is I'm going to have to be able to get in here to service these batteries and check the water. So I'll just have to remove 2 screws. I put 2 screws in that board down there, one here where my finger is and one right there. Remove those 2 screws and then 5 on the top. I'll have to run a knife across here to cut that tape, pull this top off and the side off, and then I can get to the batteries. Kind of a pain, but I only do that once or twice a year. I guess depends on how often how much I'm using the batteries. But then I can just run another piece of tape right over the top of it to seal it again. It's a pain, but at least this way I know I'm not going to be getting any fumes and stuff in here. It'll all be vented out the front into the air. So still need to get a GFCI for my inverter, but that's all set up and working good. Now I'm going to go inside and I'll show you what I did inside and wrap things up inside there. I also plugged my hole. I just took a piece of insulation, wrapped around the wire, and then stuffed it through the hole. I did that back here, back in that corner over there too. Alright, I'm cold. I'm going to go inside. We'll show you what's going on in there. Alright guys, I'm inside now. It's 20 degrees outside and 5 degrees with the wind chill. To me that's cold. I know there's colder places in the US, but for me that's pretty darn cold. So I'm all done with the solar install. Appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you learned something or taught me something in the process. Just a couple things to wrap it up inside here. Show you. Here's my power strip. I installed the little 12-volt automotive switch. I just double sticky taped it to the corner of my switch, or my power strip. If I need to, I can move it if it's too easily switched, but just to show you, there you go. That makes life easy there. If I need 110, I just turn that on and I'm pulling off the batteries for AC power. Make sure I shut it off so I don't run the inverter when I don't need to. And I got my 12-volt TV up here. This is only a 12-inch, but it's a 12-volt or 110. I can run it either way. And I put it on a swivel mount there, so it can swivel this way, and then up and down. And the cool thing is, so I can have it that way. If I'm laying in bed, I can watch it, or if I'm sitting over here at the dinette, I can turn it this way. And then I'll probably end up doing some sort of a bungee cord with a couple of hooks or something just to secure it up against there when I'm driving. It's pretty, the mount is pretty stiff right now, so it probably won't move, but just to be safe. So there we go. Got the fridge in here and it's all going and ready. I actually also, I don't think I showed you this, installed a dual socket outlet, one to plug the refrigerator into, and that's just wired into those wires I showed you a long time ago back in the corner down there. They were 12 volts that supplied power to the old refrigerator that used to be in here. And I just tapped onto that and then screwed that thing to the wall. And then I got my 4 USB charger that will plug in there as well. What I do is when I'm not traveling or using it and it's just storage, I just push it in there. I don't push it in all the way. When I get to where I'm going or I need the power, I'll push it all the way down, and then I got power. That way I can put my phone cords and so forth there and just set them down here on the shelf and charge them up. So that's going to wrap it up for this series of solar install on the fifth wheel camper. I'm ready to get the heck out of here. It's too darn cold for me. But the camper should be ready to go, I think, guys. Again, thanks for watching. Appreciate all the comments and hope everyone's doing well. We'll see you on the next one.